Right. Now today we are going to discuss about introduction of JavaScript, jQuery, and TypeScript. Okay. Right. Now first, what is our course? Okay. Right. This is the introduction class. Okay. What is our course? Okay. So in this course, what I will tell, what are the subjects I will tell. Okay. And then introduction about of the technologies. Okay. Right. 1 second. So in this course, what we are going to learn is JavaScript, TypeScript, JQuery. Okay, right. So if you want HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, you need to attend morning 8 o'clock. Okay, if you want only JavaScript, TypeScript, JQuery, you need to attend this batch. If you want both, you need to attend both classes. Okay, right. Now this is the technologies we are going to discuss in this course. Okay, right. Now, what is JavaScript? Who developed JavaScript? What is JavaScript? And who developed JavaScript? Hello, Monica, put yourself mute. Sorry. Hello, Monica. Yeah, right. So what is JavaScript and who developed JavaScript? Okay, JavaScript is client side scripting language developed by Brendan Ike. All right. Okay, JavaScript is a client side scripting language developed by Brendan Ike. Okay, right. Now in the software terminology we have different terminologies also. Okay, in software industry we have different terminologies. One is client side and another one is server side, and one is scripting language and another one is programming language. So first, what is the difference between client side and server side technology? Understanding, right? What is if you know, you can answer. What is the difference between client side technologies and server side technologies? Hello, hello. Now respond, please. If you know or don't know, at least don't be silent. Hello.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay, client side on browser. Okay, Vijay, right? Server side.
I
Server
think
side.
server side refer to database.
Okay, right. Yeah, sure. Are you? Right. Now see here, clients. Yeah, okay, I should. Right. So client side means it will work only on the client's computer. Okay, that means we cannot store the data permanently by using client side technologies. Understand it? We have two different terminologies in software industry: client side technologies and server side technologies. By using client side technologies, we cannot store the data permanently. It will work only in client's computer. Okay, maybe it's a browser level, that's it. Okay, so it will work only browser level. That is also we can see exactly difference is we cannot store the data permanently. Okay, why using what? Client side technologies. Server side technologies means what? We can store the data permanently. How we can store the data permanently? Because we will store the data directly in the database. Okay, we can store the data directly in the database. That means these server side technologies should have the capacity, okay, should have the capability to connect with the database and to manipulate the database. Okay, Client side technology, by using client side technologies, we cannot store the data permanently. By using server side technologies, we can store the data permanently. How we can store the data permanently is by using client server side technologies. We can directly connect with the database. So we can manipulate the database. We can add, insert, we can add the data, we can update the data, we can delete the data, we can retrieve the data also. Why? Because the client side server side technology has that capacity, but client side technologies, they don't have that capacity to connect with the database. Okay, and JavaScript is client side. This is half truth only. This is half truth only. Another half truth is by using Node.js we can connect with the database also. Of course, Node.js is not our topic. Just for information purpose, I am telling you. Okay, pure JavaScript, it is client side. But if you want to connect with the database by using JavaScript, then we should have Node.js in our computer. Okay, then only we can connect with the database. Of course, Node.js is not our topic. That is different topic. Okay, right. So actually inbuilt, whenever you have installed browser, what JavaScript will come is client side scripting language, client side JavaScript will come. Okay, right. Now understand, right, what is the difference between client side technologies and server side technologies? Please respond. Hello, hello. Right, Monica, Vijay.
Yes, sir.
See, respond through voice, don't be silent. Yeah, right. Vijay, respond. Monica, you?
Also listening.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, actually, right. Okay, right. So that's it about this. Yeah, Ashwarya, put yourself right. So this is about client side and server side, and then we have two different terminologies called scripting languages and programming languages. Then what is the difference between scripting language and programming language? Any idea? Scripting language and programming language.
Scripting
Hello?
language.
Yeah. What is the difference between scripting languages and programming languages? Hello? Yeah,
Scripting
Monica.
language at client
Yeah.
side and programming language at server side. And
No, it's not like.
I mean, browser is enough for execute the script actually. Compared to JavaScript or JAX or JQuery, no need to depend on any server.
I
Okay.
think scripting language, we have to put some script tag in between HTML page, I think.
Okay. Right. Other person. Okay. So everybody feeling that if it is a script tag, yeah, put everybody mute. Put everybody mute. Themselves mute. Right. Script means, yeah, everybody feeling okay, or else somebody feel okay, we need to use script tag, something like that, because we are using script tag. So that's why JavaScript is a scripting language like that. But this is not correct. Okay. See, just I'm not defending anyone or offending anyone. Okay, right. So just I am improving your knowledge. That's it. Okay, I am correcting your mistakes. Think like that. Okay, right. So actually, PHP is a language is there. That is also a scripting language, but they don't use script tag there. What they how they will write? They will write like this: PHP opening tag, PHP ending tag. But PHP is a scripting language, so they are new using script tag. Okay, so actually, what is the difference is both programming languages and scripting languages, okay, will do the programming only. After writing programming only, they will execute. And how much big applications also we can develop either by using scripting languages or by using programming languages. Okay, we can develop how much big applications also by using scripting languages and or by using programming languages also. Okay, so in interviews anybody asked you what is the difference between scripting language and programming language, never tell scripting language we can develop small applications, programming language we can using a big applications like that. Nobody will recruit you. Nobody will recruit you. Okay, that is not the correct answer. Okay, right. So whatever the language also, either script or programming. Okay, we will do big applications also. We can develop big applications. Okay, right. Now actually the difference is scripting languages uses interpreters, programming languages uses compilers. Okay, right. Now scripting language uses interpreters and programming language uses compilers. Now why they should use interpreters or compilers? Why they need to use interpreters or compilers? That is also important, right? So whatever we are writing here, that thing doesn't understand by the computer by default. Okay, whatever human reading languages, okay, yeah, human reading languages cannot understand by the browser by default. It can understand only the binary language, that means 0 1s. It can understand only 0 1. So either interpreters or compilers, they have to convert our code into 0 1s. Okay, they have to convert our code into 0 1s. Okay, then what is the difference between interpreters and compilers? So interpreters read the code line by line. Okay, and it will throw the errors also line by line. Okay, suppose we have written a 20 lines of programming. We have written a program which is containing 20 lines. So if you are using a JavaScript, since that is a scripting language, it will use interpreter. And if you execute in the browser, what happens? First line it will execute, second line it will execute, third line it will execute. Why? Because there is no problem. And if there is a problem in the fourth line, it will stop in the fourth line. It won't go to the fifth line. After solving the issue in the fourth line, then only it will go to the fifth line and sixth line. Okay, and still if there is a problem in the seventh line, it will stop in the seventh line. It won't go to the eighth line, ninth line, or else any other lines also. Okay, understanding that? So interpreters will read the code line by line and they will throw the errors also line by line. Compilers will read the code at once and they will throw the line errors also at once. Suppose you have written a 20 lines of code by using C++. C++ is a programming language, and if you execute in the browser, if you execute in the computer, if there is a problem, it will throw all the errors at once. Line number 4 there is a problem, line number 6 there is a problem, line number 12 there is a problem, like that. Okay, so interpreters will throw the errors line by line. Okay, and where is there is a problem, it will stop their executing. Okay, and programming languages, they will throw the errors also at once. Okay, how many errors is there? All the errors they will throw at once, and they will read the code also at once. Okay, understand that? What is the exact difference between scripting and programming languages? Respond everyone. Hello.
Yes. Yes, yeah.
Right. Other persons? Aishwarya, Srikanth, D, Vijay, Anantaram. Sorry, Anantaraman.
Yes, we can understand. Thank you.
Aishwarya, you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, good. Yeah, please put everybody mute. And yeah, right. So this is about programming and scripting languages. Okay, right. Developed by whom? Developed by whom? Brendan Ike. He is the programmer who developed this JavaScript. Now, if we write JavaScript program, where we need to execute the JavaScript program? In the browser. So, how browser understands the JavaScript? How browser understands the JavaScript? That is also important, right? Suppose if I ask you, what is this word? Means what you will tell? Scripting. Why? Because you can read this code. Sorry, because you can read this and you can understand it and you can tell it. Okay. So here also I'm writing code, I'm executing the browser and it is giving some output. That means it has to read and it has to understand, then only it can provide output, whatever we want. Now here my question is, how browser itself understanding the JavaScript? How browser itself understanding the JavaScript? you're understanding my point, right? How browser is understanding the JavaScript. Hello?
Yeah, we are listening.
Yeah, right. Okay, right. So how the put yourself mute. Sorry. So how browser understand is every browser contains 3 interpreters by default. Every browser contains 3 interpreters by default, and these 3 interpreters are different from one browser to another browser. That's why something doesn't work in the Google Chrome, something will work in the Mozilla Firefox, or something will doesn't work in the IE. Why? Because interpreters are different from one browser to another browser. Okay, interpreters are different from one browser to another browser. So no need to install any interpreter by, separately. Okay, automatically whenever you install browser, automatically those interpreters also will install in internally. So browser also like our human body. So what is our human body? What is our human body? Collection of organs and connection between them. Every organ has some internal connection between with another organ also. Okay, and that means human body means what? Collection of organs and connection between them. Like that, browser also collection of interpreters and connection between them understanding, right? Okay, so and these interpreters also different from one browser to another browser. Suppose Mozilla Firefox JavaScript interpreter name or else JavaScript engine name. JavaScript engine name for Mozilla Firefox. Mozilla Firefox is Spider Monkey. JS engine for Google Chrome is V8 engine. JavaScript engine or JavaScript interpreter for IG is Chakra. Understanding, right? This is the JavaScript engine names. Different browsers uses. Mozilla Firefox name is Spider Monkey. Google Chrome's name is V8 engine. IE's name is Chakra. Okay, and these interpreters also different from one browser to another browser. But what is this roles and responsibility? To understand the to read the JavaScript, to understand the JavaScript, to convert the JavaScript. That is their role. That's what they will do. Clear it, everyone? Right. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Up to this, from the starting up to here, it is clear, right? Okay. Right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, we-
So by default,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
right. So by default, browser contains all these 3 interpreters: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. Right. Now, how many interpreters we have? 3 interpreters. Okay, how many interpreters we have? 3 interpreters. Right. Now, where we will execute our code? In the browser. Okay. So, yeah. Aishwarya, put yourself mute. So, my question is, can we execute directly JavaScript code in the browser? Can we execute
Yes, we
JavaScript
can
code
directly.
directly? No. JavaScript files means .js. Okay. We cannot execute .js files directly in the browser. Suppose, see here, I will open a JS file. Suppose, see here, I have a JS file. Okay, right. Yeah. Now see here, this is a JS file. I am directly executing the browser. What I'm getting, it is printing like a text, or else we are getting any proper output. Whatever I have written there, that functionality is executing, or else it will printing like a text. Respond everyone.
This is text.
So that means what we need to understand, jQuery.js files directly we cannot execute in the browser. Okay, .js files directly we cannot execute in the browser. Through what file we need to execute? Through which file we need to execute? Either through CSS? No. .css files also directly we cannot execute in the browser. .css files also directly we cannot execute in the browser. .html files only can execute in the browser directly. What is that? .html files only we need to execute through in the browser directly. Okay, .html files only we can execute in the browser. Okay, .css, .js, .css, .js, those files are not, will not, okay, those files will not execute directly in the browser. If we execute also, they will print like a text. Okay, that means we need to write JavaScript separately, or else in the HTML page. We need to write CSS separately, or else in the HTML page. So how many interpreters we have? 3 interpreters. How many pages we can execute in the browser? Only one page. What is that? .html page. Okay, in the .html page only, in the .html page only, we need to write the CSS, or we need to call the CSS. If we write CSS in the HTML, that is called internal script or internal CSS. If we call in external CSS or JavaScript, that is called external JavaScript. If we write JavaScript code separately, that is the external JavaScript. We need to give the extension as .js. If we write CSS separately and we need to give the extension as .css, that can be called as external files. So external files we need to call into the HTML page, or else if you want to write internally, we need to write CSS and JavaScript in the HTML page only. Either we need to write or we need to call. Okay, right. Now I am executing only one page in the browser, but we have 3 different interpreters in the browser. Now my question is, how the browser is understanding 3 different technologies from one single page? You got my question? How browser is understanding 3 different technologies from one single page? Because we are calling the JavaScript in the HTML page, we are calling the CSS in the HTML page, and we are writing the HTML code in the HTML page. How browser is understanding? Because file is one, interpreters are 3. If the interpreters also only one, automatically we can understand, we can feel understanding. But here page is one, interpreters are 3, and we are writing 3 different technologies in a single page. How browser is separating that code by default? Respond, any idea?
I think for JavaScript it will scan through script code, and for and HTML is also there, no? So it can
Right,
differentiate with the help
right,
of.
exactly. Good answer. Okay, right. Script tag used for recognizing the JavaScript code. Style tag to recognize the CSS code. HTML for recognizing the HTML code. Okay, for base root element is HTML, and we can write there CSS and script tag also. Okay, right. So that is the purpose of script tag and style tag. Now tell me, script tag is JavaScript or HTML? Style tag is CSS or HTML? To which language it belongs to? Style tag and script tag. HTML, JavaScript and CSS. To which language it belongs? Script tag belongs to what language? HTML or JavaScript?
JavaScript.
Other persons? Aishwarya, Srikanth D, Vijay, Anantaraman. 2 Srikants are there. Nallavelli.
JavaScript.
JavaScript only, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
JavaScript.
script tag belongs to HTML. HTML only contains, okay, HTML only contains script tags.
Okay.
Okay, HTML only contains tags. JavaScript doesn't contain tags. Okay, right. CSS also doesn't contain tags. So in the HTML page only we are writing to separate the JavaScript code from the HTML and CSS. We need to utilize script tag. To separate the CSS code from the JavaScript and HTML, we need to utilize style tag. So style and script tag belongs to HTML. This is a very important interview question also. Okay, some companies will ask this question also. So what will feel? Okay, script tag, okay, JavaScript, style tag, okay, CSS, like that we'll answer. But that is wrong answer. Okay, just say I'm not defending anyone, already I told. Just I'm improving your knowledge and I'm correcting your mistakes. That's it. That's what you need to feel. Okay, right. Understand that, everyone? Hello?
Yes.
Right. So once by using script tag and style tag from one single page, browser can understand three different technologies. Browser can understand three different technologies. Okay, right. Okay, so browser has three because okay, right. That's about this. Then by using JavaScript, what we can do? By using JavaScript, what we can do? What is the role of a JavaScript in the web page? Anybody having any idea? Tell me. See, whatever knowledge you have, you can share with me.
We can add functionalities and form validations like.
Okay.
Make page dynamic.
Right. We can add dynamic behavior to the web page. What we can do? We can add dynamic web behavior to the web page. This is the correct answer. Dynamic web behavior for the HTML. Okay. Right. Okay. See, most of the time, okay, we feel only for validation purpose, like that. Okay. So validation is very small part in any application, and validation we can do through server side technologies also. We can do validations through server side technologies also. Suppose PHP is a server side technology, we can do validation. Okay, so without also, okay, right. So validation is a small part in any application. So for that small part purpose, nobody develops a separate language. Okay, nobody develops a separate language. Okay, right. Now the purpose is we can add dynamic behavior to the web page. So what is dynamic functionality? What is dynamic functionality? Suppose in every website, sorry, any job portal, you know, right? Naukri.com or Times Jobs or else Monster, you know, right? So they will there is a field called technical skills. What is that? Technical skills. So what they will do? They will take some text box like this. Wait one second. Technology 1 version you learn from years of active. Years of active. Three text boxes. Okay. 1 second. Technology 1. Technology name. Okay. Right. Version. Years of active. That means from where you have learned it and from which year you are actively utilizing the technology. Okay, right. And they will put two text box only. That means through two column like this, two columns of text boxes, two rows of text boxes like this. Technology 2, and then after they what they will do? They will put a button like this. add more. Hello, understanding right everyone? Okay, they will put a button like this, and then whenever you are clicking on the add more button, what happens? These text boxes will come dynamically, and that means automatically these text boxes will come. So is there any code to generate text boxes in the JavaScript? Is there any code to generate text boxes in the JavaScript? Respond everyone. Is there any code to generate text boxes in the JavaScript? Hello, if you know, please respond, or else.
The code is in HTML, I think.
Right. So in less than input type equal to text greater than. This is the code we need to write. Of course, less than and greater than are the tags. So input type equal to text to develop to generate this text box. Okay. So what is that input type equal to text? That belongs to input tag. Tags belongs to HTML. So there is a code. Okay. If you want to generate a text box, we should use HTML language. Okay, but if you want, so HTML we cannot write dynamically. So that HTML code, what we will do, that HTML code I will write in the JavaScript. I will write a functionality for this add more button. In that functionality, what I will do, I will write this text boxes dynamically, so that how many times you click, that many text boxes will come. Okay, this is called a DHTML, dynamic HTML. Understanding it? So that by using JavaScript, I am generating these text boxes dynamically. So this is the called dynamic behavior of the web page. Clear, right everyone? Please respond.
Yeah, okay.
Hello? Okay, right, this type of things we can do, and of course we can do validations also, and dynamically we are manipulating the web page. Dynamically we are manipulating the HTML tags. So to manipulate the HTML, to manipulate the HTML and CSS, we need to utilize JavaScript. So in which way we want, we can manipulate that. If we want to generate too many text boxes, we can write, or else if we want to apply different CSS, we can do that, or else if we want to do graphs or any other functionalities, we can do that, or else if we want to validate any form, we can do that. So whatever it is possible through JavaScript, we can do. Okay, so whatever you want, you can do it through JavaScript in the browser. Suppose we can disable the right click also, or else we can disable the copying the text also. Okay, all those things we can do. Okay, we can prevent the user to not to perform certain tasks also. We can prevent the user not to perform certain tasks also by using JavaScript. That much powerful language JavaScript is. Understand, right everyone? Right. So now validations also we can do, right? So what is the purpose of validation? Why we need to validate a form? If we don't validate, what happens? Why we need to validate, and what is the purpose of validation is forms are,
Okay.
yeah, forms are very crucial to generate business through online. Forms are very crucial, very important to generate business through online, because through forms only we will get the data. Through forms only we will get the data. Suppose I have an institute, think like that. Okay, and I am putting a contact us form in the website. Okay, right, because you are coming through online. Suppose if you are coming through offline directly, if you are coming to my institute, means I can ask your name, I can take your phone number, I can take your email address, and I can take what I can ask you what is the course you want, and I can explain the fee details, course details, and everything also. If you are coming through offline, okay, I can do everything, means I can explain everything face to face, and I can get your details also. But if you are coming through online, I don't know whomever opened my website right now. Okay, so somebody, what they will do, they will enter the all the details and they will click on the submit button, so that without any hesitation I will get the all the details. But somebody, they what they will do, they don't enter any data, directly they will click on the submit button. They don't enter any type of data, they will click on the submit button. In that case, what I will get, I will get mail. But what mail I will, what type of mail I will get? Empty details. Okay, so what I can do with the empty details? I don't know your name, I don't know your phone number, I don't know your email. Can I contact you? Can I generate business with you? If you paid for me, then only I will get some business rights. So without any data, can I contact you? No. So to prevent that type of actions, to prevent that type of users. Okay, we need to validate that form. If the user doesn't enter anything in the form, and if you directly click on the button, then I need to prevent him. Okay, then I need to prevent him. Please enter your first name, please enter your last name, please enter your phone number, like that. Okay, so then he will stop the either he will enter the data or else he will leave the data. Okay, and I don't get empty details. That is my main purpose. So that is the importance of validations. Understand it? So validation also one type of prevention. Okay, without entering the data, I don't submit your form. Understand it? So that is the role of that is the importance of validation. And if you are do server side program, server side validation, it will take little bit more time. It will take little bit more time. Survey has to send the request and it has to process the response and it has to check whether it is empty or not. This much it has to do. But same thing will be do by this JavaScript very fastly. Okay, so client side validation is very faster than server side validation. Remember this. Okay, client side validation is faster than server side validation. Okay, clear it everyone? Okay, right. So now we have JavaScript evaluated so many ways. So React.js they are using, that is also pure JavaScript technology. Angular, of course, Angular developed by TypeScript, but TypeScript also developed by JavaScript only. So we can consider Angular also belongs to JavaScript. Node.js, okay, D3.js, Vue.js, Knockout.js, Backbone.js. Okay, there are so many languages, so many JavaScript technologies are evaluated right now. Okay, but okay, so JavaScript plays key role, very key role in the software industry nowadays. Understand it, everyone? Right. Hello? Right. Okay, what are the JavaScript technologies right now? Which are the technologies most of the time they are using the software industry right now? React.js, Angular, of course, Angular developed by TypeScript. TypeScript belongs to JavaScript only. Okay, Angular, React.js, and Node.js, Vue.js. Okay, and D3.js for graphs purpose also they are using. Okay, Knockout.js, Backbone.js, so many JS are available. Okay, right. So what purpose we can use to manipulate the HTML and CSS page, to manipulate the HTML, to manipulate the web page, we can use JavaScript. Or else to prevent the user not to perform certain tasks, we can use the JavaScript. Okay, to validate the form, that is also one of the purposes. That is not the main goal of JavaScript. Okay, that is also one of the purposes. Okay, validation also we can do. We can prevent also the user. Okay, right. And by using JavaScript, we can store the data temporarily, up to temporary. By using HTML and CSS, we cannot store the data, at least not at least temporary at least. By using JavaScript only, we can store the data temporarily in the form of cookies. When the user deletes the cookies, we will lose the data. But up to some time, we will store the data. That is also in the user's computer only. That is also user's computer only. Okay, that is also user's computer only. One single computer only we can use. That is also in the browser. That is also cookies. If that particular user deletes that particular cookies, automatically we will lose the data. Okay, by using JavaScript, we cannot store the data permanently. We can store the data temporarily. That is also very temporary. Okay, that is also in the form of cookies. Or else, if you want transfer the data one page to another page, we can do that temporarily. That is also whenever you close the data, or else whenever you refresh the page, you will lose the data. Okay, right. So this is about JavaScript. Then coming to JQuery, I will tell you about TypeScript also. First, let me explain about JQuery. So JQuery is a library. JQuery is a library developed by JavaScript only. That means I know JavaScript very well, and I know what are the most using common functionality in software industry. So I have developed and I have utilized JavaScript, and I have developed in my own way to fulfill the software requirements, and I have named it as JQuery. That's it. And I have named it as a JQuery. That means some other programmer, not exactly me, some other programmer, he knows JavaScript very well, and he know what are the common functionality, what is the most using functionality they will use in the software industry. So to make them faster, to make the work fast, to make the work faster, he developed JQuery. So that if suppose there is a task, to complete the task, if you choose pure JavaScript, you need to write 100 lines of code. Think like that, okay? You need to write 100 lines of code. So same task will be completed by writing one line of code also sometimes. Okay, by writing one line of code also sometimes, or else 20 lines of code, or else 30 lines of code. So code will be optimized by using JQuery, and user interaction also will be better by using JQuery. Okay, and okay, understanding it. User interaction also will be better. Okay, right. That is how JQuery will work. Okay, JQuery is also a JavaScript technology developed by some other person. Okay, to make programmers to make performance faster. That's it.
Sir, what is
Okay,
cookies?
cookies are used to store the data temporarily in the browser.
Okay.
Okay, okay, like our purse. Okay, right. What we will do, if we have 100 rupees, what we will do, we will put it in our purse. So when it requires, we will spend it, or else we'll put it in our purse only. So like that, cookies also. So if we want to store information temporarily in our browser, we'll store the data in the cookies. Or else whenever we don't need, or else if the cookies are uh, 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 decreasing the page performance or anything happens, then what we'll do, or else a browser increase browser size increase due to the cookies, then what we will do, we'll delete the cookies. Okay, so that we will lose the data. Like our purse also we can compare. So temporarily we will store. Okay, if you want, we will spend it. Okay, our money, or else we will keep our money in the purse only. Whenever it requires, we will utilize. That's it. Okay, right, right. So this is about JavaScript and jQuery. Okay, right. Now TypeScript. What is TypeScript? TypeScript is superset of JavaScript. That means extension part of JavaScript. Okay, Java TypeScript. TypeScript is super set of JavaScript. That means extension part of JavaScript. Extension part of JavaScript. Okay, that means they who developed this TypeScript? JavaScript. TypeScript. TS means TypeScript. TS means TypeScript. TypeScript developed by Microsoft company. Microsoft company. Okay, so Microsoft is okay utilized JavaScript technology to develop this TypeScript. Okay, this is superset of JavaScript. That's why I'm calling it extension part of JavaScript. Okay, that's why whatever works in the JavaScript, same functionality they will work in the TypeScript also. Same functionalities they will work in the TypeScript also. Then what is the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript? So differences between JavaScript and a TypeScript. So JS is loosely typed language. TS is strictly typed language. Okay, JS is loosely typed language and strictly typed language. What is loosely typed? Loosely typed means whatever I type, I will get the output. No, loosely typed means no need to tell the data types for the variables. No need to tell the data types for the variables. Data types for the variable. Suppose where x, so if you want to declare a variable, we need to utilize where keyword. Okay, where x equal to 10. What is 10? Whether it is a number or else it is a string. What is 10? Hello.
It is a
Number.
number.
So if it is a JavaScript, no need to tell what is okay, no need to tell it is a number. Suppose if it is a TypeScript, then we need to tell it is a number. Then it will accept only the numbers. Okay, right. In JavaScript there is no data type mention. The data type mentioning is not compulsory. Data type declaration is not compulsory. But in TypeScript, data type declaration is should be there. Okay, right. And this
So to make any application, sir, we have to use JavaScript or TypeScript if we are making something.
if we are developing what are the depends upon the technology. If we are developing the application by using Angular, then we need to go for TypeScript. If you are developing your application React JS by using React JS, then we need to go for JavaScript. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
right. And the other one is OOPS concepts. OOPS concepts are very complicated in JavaScript. OOPS concepts are normal like any other languages. So OOPS concepts are very complicated in JavaScript. Okay, and OOPS concepts are normal like any other technologies like Java, PHP. Okay, like that. So that is the other difference also. Okay, so that's why I will discuss OOPS concept in the TypeScript. Okay, there is no class related functionality. There is no class in the JavaScript. Everything is functions only. There is no class. Okay, function. There is no class related functionality in the JavaScript, but in TypeScript it has. So that's why it is very normal. It is very normal means like comparatively any other technology. This also we can understand very easily OOPS concepts. But here the OOPS concepts is very complicated. Okay, very complicated also. Okay, right. So that's why we will discuss JavaScript, pure JavaScript here, and OOPS concept in the TypeScript in this course. Okay, right. And whatever JavaScript covers, that will cover in the TypeScript also. So no need to tell it one more time. And OOPS concepts only difference. And this Node.js, all those things also derived from. Under this OOPS concepts also derived from Node.js only. Okay, Node.js only. Okay, right.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah. Okay. So if you know OOPS concepts in TypeScript, then you can understand Node.js also very well. You can understand TypeScript, Angular also very well. You can understand React.js also very well. So okay, pure OOPS concept JavaScript is not necessary. Pure OOPS concepts of JavaScript is not necessary. Okay. However, we will write in the TypeScript OOPS concepts. All the technologies they are utilizing in that way only. So if you learn OOPS concept in the TypeScript, that will be very useful in the Angular, React, and other JavaScript technologies also. Okay, clear it everyone? Right. Okay, right. This is about
Sir,
the difference between JavaScript and TypeScript also. Yeah, tell me.
sir, don't we need OOPS in JavaScript?
Yeah, no need, Srikant. If you learn in the OOPS concept in the TypeScript, that is enough. Okay, right. Because all the technologies following this type of syntax. Wait 1 second. Wait. This type of syntax and this type of things only. Okay, right. Yeah.
Is ES6 same as TypeScript or is it different? I've heard people talk about ECMAScript, ES6 or something like that.
JavaScript original name is ECMAScript. Okay, JavaScript original name is ECMAScript, and the latest version is 6. Okay, lambda expressions will be there. Okay, let keyword, const keywords. Okay, lambda expressions and prototypes, all those things, and call, apply, bind method, all those things also I will discuss in this class. Okay,
So
and promises.
Is that actually the object-oriented JavaScript, or is that actually?
No, that is not. No. They are all directly in the JavaScript only. It is there in JavaScript and TypeScript. Okay, they will work in the same way. Okay, that is not related to OOPS concepts anyway. Okay, those topics I will discuss in the JavaScript. Okay, right.
Okay, thank you.
OOPS concepts means class. Okay, inheritance, overriding. Okay, encapsulation. Okay, polymorphism. These okay, overriding also comes under polymorphism. Okay, so these abstract classes, interfaces, those comes under OOPS concepts. Okay, right. So promises,
Sure.
other all those things comes under normal functionalities of JavaScript. 1 second. That is also I will discuss
Sir.
here. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Sir,
yeah,
are you providing, sir, full JavaScript or are you teaching just basics, sir?
Means
Sir,
you can get the
are you
course
going to
content.
teach basics or full
That's
stack
what
of
I'm telling.
JavaScript?
No, Java, Srikant, you can ask our online team. They will send you the course content. Okay, so then you can understand.
Okay.
Okay, whether it is basics or else advanced level. then automatically by seeing that course content you can understand. Okay, right. And
Sir, I
in this
saw it.
class, one second,
There is no.
one second.
Yes.
And I will teach in this class promises also, prototype. Okay, objects also will discuss. Okay, and call, apply, bind methods, all those things we will discuss here. Okay, promises also will discuss. Okay, right. And all the JavaScript functionalities we will discuss here. Okay, right. And most of the time, whatever examples I will tell here, those will be useful in the real time also. Okay, those will be useful in definitely real time also. Right. And all the whoops concepts I will tell in the TypeScript. Okay, and then after I will teach JQuery. Okay, first JavaScript, then after TypeScript, then after JQuery. Okay, right. That's it. And Monday to Friday only classes. Notes I will provide in the class only. I will tell the example and I will give the notes. So that theory and practical will be in the same place. In the material, we cannot explain everything clearly. Okay, so that's why I will tell everything in the example only. I will write the notes. I will put in the comments and I will write the notes also, and I will explain the example. Okay, so the theory and practical will be in the same place and you can read it also very easily. Okay, right. Monday to Friday classes, course duration will be 30 to 40 days. Okay, right. Notes in the class only I will provide. Okay, right. And videos after paying, you will get the videos through Google Drive. Okay, right. That's it. Course content you can get it from the online team. Okay, right. That's it. Okay, right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
How do I register for the course?
Yeah, Vijay, by paying the fee, that's it. Registering means paying the fee. Okay. You can contact our one second, sorry. You can contact our online team. They will send you that fee details and online account number, all those things. You can register. Okay. Right. That's it. Okay.
So
They will
just
send you the
email.
bank details. Yeah. They will email the bank details. If you call to the online team, okay, they will email the bank details so that if you are interested, you can pay and you can register. That's it. Okay. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll continue. Okay. Tomorrow, Friday, right? So Saturday, Sunday holidays. Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.